Hello everyone, welcome to today's video. Today I'm going to be showing you how you can build your own AI voice agent that uses Elevenlabs and n8n. So how does this work? Well, I just created a dummy agent over here to mimic a company called Sally's Cleaning that offers cleaning services. And what I have over here is a system prompt. This just is telling how the AI agent should act and the instructions on how it should operate. And one of the most important things is to give it the ability to perform tasks in the form of tools. So let's just go ahead through this one by one. So you can just go ahead and give it a first message. This is how it's going to greet the customer. The goal is so that way you can attach a phone number to this, i.e. this would be your business number, whatever it is. That way customers can call this number and they are able to converse with this agent, ask what type of cleaning services it offers, pricing and such, and then be able to check for availability and book appointments. So this is all that is described inside of this very long prompt over here. So I'll just go ahead and kind of do it section by section so that way you can pause the video and take a quick look at it. So once you have gone through and looked at this, I just gave it, just to summarize it, I just say that it is an AI system called Alexis working for this clean company called Sally's Cleaning, and you can see that I give it a list of different services that it offers, like regular cleaning, deep cleans, and such. And then I just express the tonality it should interact with the customers, be friendly and such. And most importantly, it should be able to answer the questions that the user has by consulting the FAQs document that is attached in here. And then perhaps the most important part of this is the ability to perform bookings. So first I give it two tools. One is the ability to check the availability in the calendar, and the second being the ability to actually book meetings. So why don't we go ahead and actually see how this works. So as you can see, I have a knowledge base over here, just upload a document, and then I give it custom tools. This is what's going to allow it to book the meetings. So how does this work? Well, we need to use webhooks inside of n8n. This is that way it can pass the information to our AI agent inside of here, and which then either runs the get events. This checks to see if the time slot is available, and then once the time has been confirmed, it goes ahead and then books the meeting using the create event. So why don't we go ahead and see how this looks like inside Elevenlabs. So we'll just go through, look at the check availability. So you just give the tool a name, give it a description, and then over here make sure you see that the method is corresponding to the same method inside either one of these webhooks over here. So if it's set to post, the other one should be set to post. And then give it the production URL. Make sure you are giving the production URL and not the test URL. Then over here you need to give it parameters. This is the information that is going to send over to n8n. So for example, over here I have the operation type. This just lets the AI agent know whether we are checking availability or if it wants to go ahead and just book the meeting. Then over here we give it the user's requested time. This just goes ahead and inputs it in natural language. The reason for this is because Elevenlabs does not currently have a function or variable that has access to the current time. This is why we need n8n to do that in order to book meetings. So this is what the check availability function looks like. Very similarly, the book cleaning has kind of the same setup. Again, you give it a name, description, the other webhook URL, make sure the method is the same. And then over here, we still have operation type, but this time set to book cleaning. And we have additional information here, like the name of the person and the address that they need to clean at. And then again, the confirmed time. And this is basically what it's going to send in the confirmed time of the user. If we come back over here, you can see we have the two webhooks for the two tools over here. We have an AI agent, which we give it a model, and then you can see it has access to the two tools that we described just a bit before. And then over here, we have the respond to webhook. This is basically how the AI agent is going to be able to communicate with our voice agent to either let it know the available time slots or to confirm that it has booked a meeting for that time. So I'll just open that up quickly to see how that looks like. So it just takes the output of the AI agent. Next, what we have over here is we have the AI agent set up First, I like to give it a system message. This just tells it how to identify, but most importantly is the user message over here, or the user prompt. So you can see this is again a pretty long prompt over here, but I'm basically telling it as a helpful and intelligent booking assistant that has access to two different tools. The first one is used to check calendar availability. This is why we have the check availability or the book meeting function from Elevenlabs. And then over here I just describe the flow process over here on how it should proceed. Then I give it some rules so that way it does not allow double bookings and such. Then over here I have to give it the current time. As I said previously, and Elevenlabs does not have the ability to get the current time. So this is why we pass in natural language, and this AI agent will then be able to deduce exactly what day the user is asking for and exactly at what time. And this is what it looks like. You can see. So, and then basically you pass in the operation type, the requested time of the user, and then the address. So that is basically how it is set up on the n8n side. Why don't we go ahead and actually test this setup? So let's just come back here to Elevenlabs. Let's go ahead and run this AI agent.
Hey there, I'm Alexis from Sally's Cleaning. How can I help you today?
Hi Alexis, I want to book a cleaning please for Wednesday.
Okay, I can help with that. What time on Wednesday were you hoping to book the cleaning for?
I was hoping, say around 10 o'clock.
Okay, just a sec while I check if we have availability for Wednesday at 10 o'clock. Okay, so it looks like Wednesday at 10 a.m. is booked. We do have some slots open between 11 a.m. and 5 p.m. Would any of those times work for you?
Let's go ahead and book a 1 o'clock time slot.
Perfect. Could you give me the name and address for the cleaning?
Yeah, so the name is Jonathan,
Great. And the address?
123 Baker Street.
Okay. So I have Jonathan at 123 Baker Street for Wednesday at 1 p.m. Is that all correct?
Yeah, that's perfect.
Okay, one moment while I book that for you. All right, you're all set. The cleaning is booked for Wednesday, July 16th from 1 p.m. to 3 p.m. at 123 Baker Street. Is there anything else I can help you with today?
Nope, that's perfect.
Great. If you have any questions or need to reschedule, just give us a call. Have a sparkling day.
Thank you. Bye. Okay, perfect. So the voice agents operate exactly how we wanted to. You can see over here that I was able to check our time, the first initial time we provided, and make sure it didn't lie within this time slot. And then we were able to provide it exactly what time we wanted it, and it went ahead and booked our meeting. So I hope that you enjoyed this video. Please let me know if you have any questions in the comments, and I will see you in the next one.